Erickson Dandazi. Hello, sir, or hello, ma'am, whoever you are. I want to address you properly. How many Ghanaian women are online talking like you, talking about their marriage and their this and that? I don't give a flying fuck how many people are on here talking about their motherfucking marriage, bitch. I'm talking about mines. What did I say about my fucking marriage? What did I say so bad about my marriage? Not a goddamn thing, because I don't talk bad about my marriage on here. So what the fuck video are you talking about, ho? Now, since you want the motherfucking spotlight, I'm giving it to you, Erickson Dadazi. I'm giving you what you want. Don't fuck with me. Find you some motherfucking business, okay? Clearly, whatever I'm talking about, you're interested in it because you're here and you made a motherfucking comment. Thank you, because I do need the comment. It wasn't really a negative comment, but don't question me, bitch, about what the fuck I say and what I put on here. Okay? Bye. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. I am Kimberly, aka the Passport Traveler, and I hope all is well. I sliced my finger today. I mean, sliced it, blood everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna insert it in this video if I can. And so I was yelling for the neighbor. I was yelling for Blacko, who was not here. Then the neighbor came. And he's like, "Oh, ah." I mean, it's blood all over the floor from here to there, all on my skirt, the bed. So anyway, I was trying to. The freezer froze my torch. Anyway, what I want to talk about is I've been following ES story, and I read the comments in her videos. So one thing she's talked about a few times, is the emotion. I want to just say the emotional distance and almost the emotional abuse that comes from being with someone. And I'm going to specifically say the northern region, because her husband is from the northern region. My husband is from the northern regions. He's from Bembila. He is Dagumba. And I've never had a conversation with his mother ever, because she only speaks Dagumba. She's Muslim, but she does not speak Twi, Hausa, Arabic, nothing. She only speaks Dagumba, and I'm not gonna learn the language. Why didn't I learn Twi and Fanti? Because I'm in the Elmina area. Is because everybody I met spoke English. When I hired them to build my store, they spoke English. When I hired the mason, he spoke English. When I hired the carpenter, he spoke English. When I hired the painter, everybody spoke English. So like all of a sudden I have to learn another language because they're around me and they're speaking their language. But when it comes to money, they all speak English. But I'm not gonna sit down and try to learn another language. Every now and then I practice a few words here and there. And that's because I have the need to want to know what the fuck people are saying around me. Not because I want to conversate them, but I want to know what are y'all saying around me that you can't say it in English. So anyway, as far as ES's situation, here in Ghana, West Africa, and because this is the only place I've been on the continent, people are very distant. They don't talk about anything. Like if something happens today and you want to bring it up tomorrow, they're like, "Oh, no, that was yesterday. It's over. It's gone. We don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk too much." And so we come from a place where if we're going through something, we want to sit down and talk about it. We want to figure out what happened, what's the problem, why. But here, no, nobody wants to talk about anything. Like I said, my husband is very, very good to me. He's very, very uh he's helpful in the sense where he does everything around the house. He cooks, he cleans, he washes the clothes. He does it all. He doesn't want me to do anything. Now, what also I heard her say is it's weird being alone in Ghana. It is. My husband's been gone 2 months working in Accra. And it's so strange being here alone. Like I realized, like he kind of handicapped me, because I've always had him. I've always had my little soldiers around me, but now I'm in a kind of little isolated area, and I have myself and Blacko, and that's pretty much it. I have my Muslim brothers, if I want to call them, which I don't. I've called them like twice. But yeah, it's trying to get to the bottom of something here, especially something emotional. You're not gonna get that out of a Ghanaian man, and well, out of one from the northern region for sure. Because like I said, her husband's from the northern region, and so is my husband. And there is no getting to the bottom of it. There is no fixing it. There's if something happened, it just happened. It's over. Put it in God's hands. I hear God so much that it's crazy. I hear, oh, but it's God. Oh, but it's God. Oh, calm down. Have patience. I hear that so much. It's just fucking disturbing. It's disturbing. So yeah, for the people in her comments that's saying like she made the mistake of marrying a man from a different culture and trying to blend into his culture. She didn't make a mistake. She didn't make a mistake. She's on a journey in her life. She could have made, if that's a mistake, she could have made she made that same mistake in America with her first husband then, because what's the difference? She married a man and it didn't work. In the US, we marry people and after a while we realize like this ain't working. This ain't right for me. And we have to move on. I think what's different over here is that she's away from her home. She's sucked into his culture. And these Ghanaian men are not willing to bend. They are not willing. They want to be married to a Black American woman, but they're not willing to bend and learn our culture. You have to learn the culture of the person that you chose to marry and spend your life with. And when you refuse to do that is where the biggest problem comes in at. They have been married long enough for him to know her and know who she is, and that my wife likes to talk. For instance, my husband knows I need attention. I need the human touch. I want you to kiss me on my forehead, hug me, touch my face, sit down, let's laugh and let's talk. He knows that. We've been married almost 5 years and he knows that. Ben Man's been married to ES long enough to where he could have learned how to adjust to her needs, which is her emotional needs. My wife, okay, I know my wife, something happened, and I know my wife wants to talk about it. So let me sit down and figure out how to do this. He might not know how to do that, but it doesn't seem like they are willing to take the time to learn and figure it out. And that's just not a good situation, because me and her, I'm going to say me, we bent to their culture. We've learned their culture. We've sucked ourselves into it. But then you'll hear people say, but you chose to go to that country. Yeah, we did. We did choose to come here. And they chose to marry us knowing we are from somewhere else. Like I said, and there comes a time when you need to adjust to my culture as well. You know, that's how it is. Now, I don't know if when he was making her sweep, if that was a skit. I don't really know, but my husband would never. He can't stand to see me pick up a broom. He cannot stand to see me pick up a dish to wash it. Nothing. But it has hindered me, because now my husband is in a crowd working and I have to cook and clean and wash a dish and I have to do it all. And as hard as it was for me to learn how to not do things, my husband told me just sit and fold my hands when we first met. That means just sit down. You don't have to do nothing, Hajia. And so as hard as it was for me to do nothing for almost 5 years, now it's hard for me to get back into doing every fucking thing. So, but yeah, I don't have much to say. I just wanted to touch on that. And she's in Accra now. She is going to be in the Cape Coast area. No, I'm not gonna go meet her or none of that stuff. But she is here. She says she found a lady that's opened her home to ES. So that's a good thing. She's in a cute little apartment. I love it. I don't think she like it, but I'm like, girl, where is it? Because when I go to Accra, depending on how much it costs, I might stay there for a couple of days. That might be my Airbnb. But anyway, I hope y'all all have a blessed day, and I hope you enjoy being on this channel. My intention is to grow this channel, and like I said, what we're going to do on this channel, I'm not quite sure yet, but I will probably push the limits on YouTube. But yeah, I want this to be more Somebody sent me a message. I want this to be more conversation based. And then if I have my anger, I'll release it on here too. But, you know, we have a lot of healing to do in life as women and as men. And I speak mostly to women because I can speak better to women than men because I'm a woman. We have a lot of healing to do. Some of us have healing to do and we don't even realize it. When you do shadow work and do your shadow work, when you do your shadow work, you're going to learn so much about yourself. Like even, let me end with this. One shadow work question you can ask yourself today. Let me see. Okay, so this might be shadow work, but let me ask you this. And you ask yourself this question. What is it that you would do if you knew nobody was looking? Outside of sexual shit, like what is the one thing you would do out loud if you knew nobody was watching you? And if you can please leave that in the comments, I would appreciate it. Let's start this healing process. And my next video might be me cussing somebody out. I don't know, because, you know, that's just my life. Like I said, social media made me a very, very, very angry person. And I'm trying to come down from that and find Kim and find out where the hell she is. Where is Kimberly at? Because Kim is out here and ready to fight. And she ready to mingle. She is with all the shit. So I need to find out where Kimberly is. So yeah, I love you all. Stay blessed. And I will post this video soon.